We'll start with Steve Conroy.
Hey, Bruce, can you just talk about the motor that Craig brings every night? Obviously, that led to that goal tonight.
Well, he's a high energy guy. He's always going to work and try to play the right way. I thought their line actually was a little frustrated tonight. They didn't have their usual chances. Obviously, the Hall goal, they don't need a lot, was a big one, but they stuck with it. They kept playing, and they're a good defensive line as well. So when it's not going their way for a shift or a period, they stick with it. Kretsch has done that for years. So, but good for him to get it on a puck. We have a plan in place to try to play behind their D. When we get away from it, we've had a little bit of trouble. So we'll keep sending that message. You don't expect to get those, but if you keep playing behind their D and force them to break pucks out, you will get some breaks like that. He stayed on it. Good for him to have the recognition to stuff it.
Sophia.
Hi, Bruce. How much do you think the end of the third there, the way Washington was pressing in your zone for the last 3 minutes, if at all, helped, motivated you guys to come out the way you did in OT and kind of dominate that first OT?
Well, I just think we settled everyone down going into the third, identified areas that why they started pushing the pace or getting more chances, and what the formula we thought was. I think we all agree on it. It's just easier said than done sometimes. They're a very good hockey team, and sometimes plays happen fast on the ice. So got away from us a little bit. And again, we'll talk about that tomorrow, because I think when they've had the better of the play, it's usually some of it is our mismanagement of pucks. So we got to understand when a play is available, when it's not, how we've had success, and we'll keep harping on that. But obviously every game's been close, can go either way. We got fortunate they hit a couple of pipes. That's been our story all year. We've hit a lot of pipes. So I thought in overtime, those breaks balanced out. We had a lot of good looks, and then obviously got a break at the end.
Dan Roach.
Hey, Bruce, just to kind of follow that up, how pleased were you to see the way you guys played in overtime, especially that first one? It seemed like you had a lot of chances, and then to be rewarded with that second effort type of goal, kind of, how's that feel as a team?
Well, great. I mean, it's a second effort league, and that's how you score in this league. Yeah, some high end plays happen every once in a while. Hall scores a nice goal, high end play, but our power play was, 5-on-3, had some really good looks. The goalie makes saves, and we stuck with it on the power play. They've been good against us, a lot of pressure, but we got it to the front of the net. It's a bit of a second effort play around the front of the net. And that's the way goals go in when goalies are on. You need to get them moving. You need to get 2 or 3 whacks at it. And I thought over time we did that a lot better job of that, similar to the other game 2 in Washington, where we were attacking more, forcing them to defend us one-on-one. They play a bit of a man-to-man low, a lot of a man-to-man low. So take advantage of it if you have the skill set to do it, or the strength, or they're fatigued and you have the energy, if you get them on the right line change, etc. So a lot of that comes into play through the course of a game, and you wear teams down through a game, through a playoff series. And that is what we're hoping to do. And I'm sure they're hoping to do the same to us with their big bodies. And we just had a little bit more tonight.
Joe Haggerty.
Hey, Butchie, 3 playoff games, 3 overtimes with this team. Can you just talk a little bit about just the razor thin margin between the 2 teams over, 3 games when you kind of look at the big picture?
Well, that's what it is. I mean, you're watching it. There's not a lot to pick from. Special teams have been, fairly even. The 5-on-5 play, pockets go their way, pockets go our way. It's momentum swings. That's playoff hockey. Who can come out of it, get back to their game? I think we've said that all along. Who can get to their game and maintain their game, and then continue to build on their game, right? And I think we're starting to see that out of our group. We've gotten progressively better. I would say, I look at the 3 games. I thought game 1 was our least effective game. We stayed in it. They've probably looked at a game and probably thought 2 or 3 was their least effective. They stayed in it. So 2 good teams are able to do that because they got good players. And I don't think it's going to change, Hags. I think it's going to be close games. You got to be comfortable playing in them. Players have to know that, that little things matter, the details, and we got to make sure we keep sticking to ours.
Kevin Dupont.
Pasternak is off kilter there. Oshie sends him into the rear wall. He hits head first. Were you expecting a call there, be it a hook or be it a penalty shot or something?
Absolutely. I thought they missed that one. 2 sticks got on him. One clearly affected his shot. Listen, I know officials have a tough job and it's overtime and you want to make sure that, but to me that I've always felt, those are the calls that, you almost have to make, right? If a guy's in all alone, it's a goal scoring chance, an obvious one. I thought they missed that one. Obviously they didn't feel the same way. Good to see our guys play through it.
Last one, Joe McDonald.
Coach, after you guys acquired Hall, why did you think that Hall, Krejci, Smith line could work?
Well, the natural thing was to put a left shot on with some pace on Krejci's side. That was the first thing. And on the right side, Smitty had been playing really well, Joe, with every line he was on. If you remember, he went up with Bergie and Marsh, and I thought did an excellent job with them when we dropped pasta down with Kretsch. And, he'd been doing a good job with Coyle there. He started heating up about halfway through the year. So we just felt he was a good forecheck presence for them. I know Hall likes to attack. I didn't know his overall game. Hall get in on the forecheck as well. He's a better sort of forechecking presence than, I would have noticed previously. Kretsch likes to get the puck in the neutral zone and get pucks to areas. He's a centerman, so he's not always going to be below the goal line anyway. So he hounds pucks, Smitty. He'll shoot when it's on his tape, so he can certainly finish plays. And we started to see with Bergie and Marsh more of a playmaking ability out of Smitty than maybe when he first got here. So that you put those things together, and he had earned it. He was just, I thought, the best fit to go there. He hasn't missed a beat. It's made us a much better team. Those, that line's supporting the offense that the Bergeron line produces.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.